2, 1.
Superfriend. Sit down. Bitch. Speak. Talk.
The floor is yours.
The floor is mine. Welcome,
I
everybody.
believe you said you had an
to
intro.
Another episode of Superfriends. Sit down. I have to read this one because I don't want to mess it up.
Like a script. Ready, go ahead.
I'm the nanny who says a nostril full of poppers makes the dick go down. Cherry Poppins. Is that so stupid or what? Cherry Poppins is a porn star name.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I am the result of getting punched a lot, as you might guess. So, to those of you who are our listeners, or listeners of Dave and Jay vs. the World, here is our perspective, the inexperienced corner.
Are you going to introduce yourself? Like
the
your
fight.
name? I didn't even say my name.
I'm Alex,
Vincent.
he's Vince. Let's move past it. So, you might notice, I look like I got hit by a fucking truck. Let's be real here. I kind of did. I got punched in the face a lot. A lot.
Oh, a lot.
I've honestly never seen more blood, and all of it was my own. There was
blood, there was sweat.
If you happen to,
I almost cried, so tears.
If you happen to tune in, or if you've been like following us or Dave and Jay for the past like month or so, we had a charity fight that we both collectively raised, I think, right around $500 or so for.
Oh, that's amazing.
For Barbells for Boobs and for Make-A-Wish Foundation. So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. Like I said a couple episodes ago, if whoever goes down, at least we're helping somebody. It was me. I went down. And
you went down a couple times.
I did go down a couple times. Yeah. There was one point with I'm just going to say it now. The blow that ended the fight, he caught it felt like his entire fist hit my left eye, and I felt my eyeball hit my brain. So I took a knee, and I was just like, nope, I'm done. This is it. I don't fucking care anymore. But
I just have to ask, did you like have that moment where you like saw birds and it was like a cartoon?
Like a cartoon? No.
I
was after that
hit.
I was very dizzy, and everyone saw it. My vision was blurred for at least 24 hours. It was pretty shitty. So thank you for driving.
I'm a planner.
But like I had mentioned a long time ago, to those of you who saw our weigh-in videos, the size comparison of us, never underestimate your opponent. A lot of people came to me like, bro, look at you, you're fucking gonna dominate that dude. And everyone I came in contact with, I was like, you don't know that. I don't know that.
They all really wanted you to kick his ass, though. That's the one thing. So much encouragement. Thank you to everyone who encouraged Alex to try to kick his ass.
I mean, I'm just gonna say the support on both our ends was great. The people who tuned in, the people who donated, which I'm actually going to go down the list from as far as I can. I thought I can go a little farther, but I can't. I'll go into that in a little bit. But
I'm genuinely curious. You don't get an email every time someone donates?
I do, but I also have a bunch of spam emails, and I'm not gonna cycle through.
You can't search your inbox and type in like Barbells.
I can, but they also send me other emails too. I think I have most people here. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. The majority of you are here. But one thing Dave, ton of shit talk on the way up. I mean, I did it too, but I have to say, very sportsmanlike at the actual event, very sportsmanlike after, very sportsmanlike the post-fight interview, and Jay,
humble
and
winner.
Even the guys at Lionheart all reached out to me to ask if I was doing well, and I respect that a lot. I'm going to be completely honest. I went into the fight knowing it was not going to go well for me because, much like most people know or don't know, that was my first fight ever. It's
what a way to really pop the cherry.
It's a little... Yeah, you pop the cherry all over my face like you fucking threw it at me. That was
cherry
a little
coming out of your fucking nose.
That was a little... Yeah, cherry...
When you're done giving your perspective of the fight, I'd like to give my perspective of the fight as the corner man because I have some thoughts.
Absolutely. Also, one thing I do appreciate in regard to Dave and Jay's episode today, as for you as cornerman versus Jay as cornerman, I got to tell you, experienced corner, two dudes with years of fighting experience.
Yeah.
And then us. Fucking, like, But here's the thing about it, and I
say what you want to say because I have some opinions on this corner man shit.
I heard it happening, and I heard on Dave's corner. In Dave's corner, I heard Jay like throw the jab, work the body, keep moving, like real boxing advice. And I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like all I'm hearing in the background is do better.
Okay, I had some things like planned that I was going to say to you because I thought we were just supposed to encourage you to kick his ass. And then Jay started like screaming combinations at him.
Yeah.
Like face, body, face. Oh, like just, I can't even think of them. And then I heard him say that and I like turned to him and I was like, oh, we're supposed to call like moves. I'm thinking like, fuck him up, bitch.
Yeah. No, that's pretty much exactly how it went. And that's fine. And
then
here's the thing about that.
I was like quiet because I was stunned.
Here's the thing about that is, you did everything I expected you to do. You did everything I needed and wanted you to do, and I love you for it.
Aww.
And I'm being 100% honest about that.
Finger touch.
Bam. Now, again, can't stress this enough. The experience levels. You saw the photos. You saw the weigh-in. It looked like I was 2 of Dave. And, I didn't believe it at first, but then I saw the photos. I was like, holy shit. But you have to commend the skill. You can be... I'm confident in saying this with no disrespect. I'm definitely stronger than Dave. I don't have a doubt in my mind that I'm stronger than Dave.
The trash talk is over. The fight's over. We don't have to do that anymore.
I know, like, everyone knew for a fact that, like, for fighting in general, is strength useful? Absolutely. But you need experience, technique, coordination, accuracy. There's a ton of agility. There's a ton of factors that are involved. Can I tell you the
best piece of advice I've ever gotten about fighting?
Sure.
And this is how you know gay. In the movie Enough.
Almost forgot.
With
Halle Berry.
Nope.
No? Jennifer Lopez, sorry.
Same haircut, bad wig. If there's one thing Jennifer Lopez did wrong in her life, it was that wig for that movie. But in the movie, she's getting trained to fight her spouse who is very abusive. And the guy training her says, what do you do? And she says, I attack. And then he says, what do you do after that? And she says, nothing. And he said, why? And she said, because I never stop attacking. I think that's brilliant. And that's exactly what Dave did. He punched you so hard in the face on the first round.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't ready for face shots like that. This kid was leaking from his nostril. I should have brought tampons. I brought cold spoons. I was ready to fight dirty. Like, put the swelling down. That was a nice piece of advice.
It's not fighting dirty. That's... But regardless...
I'm going to throw the spoon on.
Regardless, truth be told, with the way, like... I'm more of a grappler. If I had the gloves on, I couldn't even hold this beer can. So grappling was just like out of the question. And there was one time I tried and like
why do boxing gloves have to be so clunky like that? I don't get it.
Because you're punching. You're not doing anything else. But regardless,
functionality though. Opposable thumb.
Yeah, you don't need to move your thumb to punch. In fact, it keeps your thumb from going under. Like we're not hook gripping. You want to.
I can't get out of the CrossFit mindset.
Anyway.
I'm used to bitch slapping people. Just stop.
You're also used to just let me finish. Damn it. God. I'm just trying to be humble and thankful.
What we were saying in the car? We were driving to the fight, and he went to go say something, and I was like, Alex, wait, hold on. And he said, we're not podcasting. You don't have to try to, like, interrupt me.
Yeah. 100% accurate. But,
okay,
it's 100%, like, again, and I'm not making excuses. Fair and square fight. Summarized, he kicked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But he clearly had the advantage with the years of experience and the pretty much singular fight style. They had mentioned it in their episode, and next time there's a challenge, is it going to be a fight? Hell no. But if you guys, I mean, I thought of some like obstacle course shit, or maybe it's just like
what about like a gingerbread house challenge?
Okay.
I've been watching the Great Gingerbread Show.
If you guys want to throw down and eat like a bunch of wings,
ooh,
I'd be down for that. I mean, the toilet is the true punisher at that point. But or if you want to, I mean, if you want to go in wheelhouses, Dave, if you want to do like a deadlift ladder, we can go from there. I can teach you how to lift in the meantime. Jay, obviously, please join in.
Does Dave know how to lift?
I don't think he's ever Olympic lifted.
Deadlift's not Olympic.
I'm adding to the experience.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm sure Dave lifts.
I'm just adding to the God, you know what? Never mind. But that being said, obviously, I want to thank Dave and Jay for putting it all together, despite the fact, like, it's funny for me to, like, hey, man, thank you for everything you did here. We thought my nose was broken at one point, so that was cool. In fact, this side of my face still is a little numb, so that's kind of interesting. But, get the fuck away from me.
I wouldn't actually do that. I'm not that sadistic and cool.
But obviously, thank you, Dave and Jay. Jay, especially, you put a hell of a production together, and I know you did that pretty much by yourself. And I'm not even trying to take a stab at Dave. He was the fighter, so he was kind of doing his thing at that point. Thank you to Lionheart, the staff, the members. Thank you to Tristan for the advice, wrapping the hands, Rich for being the referee. I thought you did a really good job taking care of everybody, specifically me, 100% of the entire fight. To anybody who joined in on the live webcast, even the person who called me a lesbian, I'm glad you know I drive a Subaru. Thank you for that. And then also everybody who donated. In fact, I'm just going to rattle off the names real quick. I'm not going to get into huge detail here, but Christina, Rob, Kyle, Merrick, Jackie, and Meg, Jose with the big donation. Thank you for that one. Ralph, Superfriend, Vince, Chris, and Henry from my beer group. Ralph also from my beer group. Terrence, another big donation, also donated to Make-A-Wish, so thank you for that. And then one of my coworkers and friends, Jay, he actually just wrote a book. In fact, you can find it on Amazon. Perfect for your gift ideas. I believe it's called Marina Cat. It's a children's book. I'm actually going to just pull it up real quick, and I was going to keep talking to you so I keep your attention. He wrote books. I think it's
the only thing I really know about him is
the only thing I know about you is that you won't let me finish the sentence, bro.
I was trying to give you time to find the fucking book title,
which I had by the time you started talking. The Adventures of Marina Cat by Jason Van Wert. And I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. 25% of the proceeds of each sale goes to charity, so that's also very awesome. So thank you for the donation. Thank you for also donating to charity. And thank you for writing a great children's book that I hope a lot of people get for Christmas. And that's pretty much all I have in terms of the fight. Also want to just bring up that Barbells for Boobs. We put together another like $220-ish or so for them. And that brings my grand total for the fundraiser for this year so far. I still have one or two more things up my sleeve for that. We're currently sitting at $2,663, which boils down to, I believe, about 22 people that are being provided mammograms now. So even though I almost had my nose broken and I bled a lot and my head still kind of hurts a little bit, that one person that we helped for the fight, they might have just gotten their life saved. So I'm cool with it. So Dave, well done. Great fight. Respect you. Respect everybody else. The staff, the friends, the trainers, the people who just go to Lionheart. Thank you for checking in on me. I appreciate that a lot. And I have nothing but respect for everybody. No bad blood. We fought. We did it. I've never been in a fight. Now I can say I have been. It was an experience, I got to say. And that's the end of my story. So take it away.
Now I'm giving you my perspective on the fight, yeah?
If you want to.
Okay. I didn't know what the fuck to expect. The day before, Jay tells me, like, Google how to be a corner man. I've seen Celebrity Deathmatch. I've seen $1 Million Baby.
Did they have corner men?
I watched Riverdale. I know what a corner man's supposed to do. You just, you clean him up, you put the towel on the back, you wipe him.
He went to wipe my butt.
No, I didn't. Everything doesn't have to be a fucking sexual joke.
Sometimes
I can take things seriously.
It wasn't sexual. It was just a wiping joke because it sounded funny to wipe poop.
You know what's not funny? Wiping the blood off your face.
Nah, it really isn't.
He got hit after he went out. And
a lot.
Leaking. I've had bloody noses before. And I just shoved tissue up my nose. And I'm like, okay, it'll be done in a few minutes. But I didn't think, like, I could do that to you while you're fighting. So I'm thinking, like, what am I supposed to do?
Supposed to let it ride, I guess.
Should have had a tampon, plug it up, and you would have been A-okay to go. That shit messed me up. And then just watching you get hit was rough. It is very weird to watch someone purposely, like, Say like, I'm gonna incite violence. Come hit me.
Yeah,
I'm inviting you to punch me in the face.
If I could say one thing, anybody out there who's trained, looking into fighting, currently fights recreationally or professionally, like, good for you, man. Like, man, woman, whatever you label yourself as, like, good for you, because that shit is so nerve-wracking, anxiety-ridden, and it just fucking hurts, man. Like, getting punched in the face sucks. I think at one point, even that little inhale I just did kind of hurt a little bit, because it feels like there's a gill, like a fish gill right here every time I do that. It's kind of weird. Maybe I should go to the doctor. I don't know yet.
Maybe you're turning into the Deep from The Boys.
Maybe I am. I hope
this is your metamorphosis.
Sick. But there was actually one punch. I don't know if anybody heard it. Dave caught me right in the gut, and I let out a little like, ooh.
No, I was too preoccupied with the hurt of blood that you spat at the floor from your nose.
Yeah, that was totally unintentional, by the way.
That was what?
It was totally unintentional.
No shit.
Sorry. I felt real bad for like everybody that witnessed. It was the sound that it made too. It sounded like you took a piece of deli meat and threw it at the floor. It literally went splat. It was gross.
I have a hobby of watching people fight on Twitter. I follow a few accounts where it's like 30-second fights. I was still not prepared enough to watch you get hit in the face. I thought I could take it. I thought I could handle it. Nope. That was... Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm more of like let's have an arm wrestling competition. You want to arm wrestle? No one gets a bloody nose in arm wrestling. Well, I guess it depends how focused you are.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to make a joke. No, because
that sounds like me every day. I forgot to make a joke.
Well, no, I was
every
gonna
5 minutes.
I was gonna open the episode by saying, like, you might notice that my face is pretty horrendous right now. Well, I've still been dating that girl, and turns out she likes it rough. I was gonna say something along those lines. Let's say, like, the safe word is tortilla.
Oh, okay. See, if you would have been like, I guess you can see my face looks kind of rough, I'd be like, I don't really notice much difference than any other week.
That would also have been a good one. But yeah.
So, moving on from the fight. Anything else interesting happened to you this week?
I mean, despite the joke that I made about getting roughed up sexually, I did go on 2 more dates with her. Going great.
She who will not be named. But hey, girl, we see you.
Well, she also donated. Her name's Jackie.
That's true.
I'm just gonna say that she listens. Thank you. She loves you, by the way. Her and her roommate, they actually.
It's hard not to. I'm just a nice person.
Don't tell that to the South.
I can move to Georgia. It's blue. Cardi B's there. Oh, by the way, this is our Thanksgiving Eve episode. Gobble me, swallow me, drip gravy down the side of me. Get up in this.
What? The wet-ass turkey?
I was going to say matte, moist-ass turkey, but some people don't like the word moist. And if you don't like the word moist...
Why wouldn't they like the word moist?
Some people don't like the word moist.
It's so crazy.
Why wouldn't you like the word moist? I'm so sorry that you're listening to us say moist like 6 times each.
Oh, I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh. At first I was, and then I wasn't sure if you were playing into it.
Oh, yeah. No, that's exactly what I was going for. It actually made me a little moist. And speaking of moist, it was so funny. Before we moved from the fight, one of my friends told me, they're like, dude, why did you wear your shirt? I can tell that you were already sweaty. All of his punches would have just
slid right off.
Come right off of you. And I had a good laugh about it, but I know that definitely wouldn't have worked. But
we should have just Vaselined your whole body.
If we Vaselined my whole body, I wouldn't have even been on my feet. I would have just been sliding around the floor, just punching ankles.
Like Raiden in fucking
Mortal Kombat,
but like on the floor, you can't fly.
Just slip and slide.
Somebody's
Oh, did you even say slip and slide?
Is that what it's supposed to say?
I have no idea what he fucking says.
I don't remember what he says. I just know how to mumble it. I'm good at mumbling.
This has nothing to do with anything we're going to talk about, but usually, whatever. I would love to be in like the voice actor studio of the people who did those games, because like when they would do their special moves, they would just like, it's like, okay, Jonathan, do me a favor. You're flying through the air, coursing with lightning. Just let out whatever you think you would say. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and then you did what you just did? Exactly.
It does sound like stuff inside.
Think about like
what if that was the motive behind it? I don't know. I have to
think about like Liu Kang's character when he would do the bicycle kick, because every game he would start to do the bicycle, and whoever was behind the voice just went. This is the stupidest transition we've ever done.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
All right. So besides your week, I actually went to a smoke shop because I like to partake in hookah, and I need to go get some coal. And I had seen these drinks, and let me just read it for you.
Grip and
sip.
slip.
Grip and sip. Yep, grip and sip. This is called Sip and Syrup. These are for euphoric thoughts, extended relaxation, and experience calmness. This is a dietary supplement with a proprietary blend of chamomile extract, lavender extract, L-theanine, melatonin, valerian root extract, rose hips extract, St. John's wort extract, skullcap extracts, and kava kava extract. So I don't know if there's any actual marijuana
I feel like they would have to...
They would have to probably state that, and it was sold for $5 a bottle, so I highly doubt that these are highly infused with anything.
No, this is definitely like one of those like yerba mate, like herb-infused...
It reminds me of... there was a Bob Marley mellow drink that they used to sell at Wegmans.
Yeah, I think it's like it's the same thing. It's like the
essentially
mate.
It's literally just a melatonin cocktail, so you can go to sleep.
Okay.
But I had gotten these and I was like, oh, they're in soda bottles, so maybe they're carbonated. No.
Dude, there's floaties in this stuff.
There's floaties?
Yeah, look at the blue one. All that shit floating around.
What is that?
Is it the same ingredients?
I think the blue one might have a different flavor. I want you to take a sip of this one first.
Okay.
Because you've made me try way too many beers, and it's time for my revenge.
Yeah, all 2.
I've tried more than 2 beers on this podcast. Excuse me. Roll the cameras. Let me ask the audience. Yup. Mm-hmm.
It smells like carpet. Or like...
Drink it.
Like eraser.
Drink it. Oh, that was a very big gulp.
It's like cereal marshmallows, but not fun.
Do you know what I said this tasted like to me? Actual buttercream frosting in liquid form. It's a fucking bottle of sugar.
I get that. Yeah, no, it absolutely is.
Try that one.
Christ. All right.
This is the better one of the 2.
That kind of tastes like melted popsicle.
Yep. They're both utterly disgusting. I took a sip of each of them. I mean, and I said, I was like, I can't.
Well, if you look at the serving size, it's 2.5 servings each, so it's probably not intended to be like a drink you have, like you drink in one sitting, like this beer.
A sip of this,
which
by the way, go in a bottle of water.
Spooky season.
It's
Ghost
spooky
emoji.
Season all year long. These are disgusting. And I'm so sad that I wasted my money on these.
I mean, at least it was only $5 each. It wasn't like $20 each.
This is true. Did I ever tell you about the time that I got fucking scammed in New York City?
Is it at the weed truck thing? Because my parents did that.
Yeah, I know. I went to the city for my birthday. Maybe it was this year I went. I don't remember. But I went to go do an escape room in the city, and as we're walking to the escape room in the city, there's a giant Weed World truck. And I'm like, oh, let's see if they sell things. Because we'll talk about this at Pride episode, but I was... Whew.
Pride episode?
Yeah, in June we'll do an episode about gay pride.
Okay.
Gay.
I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go, honestly. I've never been able to make it.
Well,
because it looks like it's a fun ass time.
We'll talk about it in Pride season. But there was a time in Pride where I was in New York. It was probably my craziest Pride experience. But I was rolling. I started drinking at 8 a.m.
Did you go to the Eagle?
No, actually, I couldn't even tell you where I went because this is disgusting. I was drinking since 8 a.m. As I'm already drunk, carrying a bottle of like another alcohol. I don't want to like get into
Another
into
alcohol?
detail. Yeah, I don't want to get too into detail
I'll
about
have
it.
one alcohol, please.
And then I ended up buying an absurd amount of Starbucks treats because I was hungry. And I needed to soak up alcohol. And then I ended up buying an absurd amount of edibles off the street from some random woman who I did not know.
What, gypsy edibles?
It was out of one of those trucks, though.
Oh, okay.
So back to the other story. So we call the number on the truck, and we're like, hey, can we get a brownie? $25 I spent on a brownie that was smaller than half of a cosmic brownie. You open the bag, and you got just the aroma of marijuana. I ate it, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And I said, fuck. I had a brownie with a little weed dust on it, that's all. I'm getting rid of these drinks because they're fucking gross. But yeah, so, I got scammed. I got. I bought the bullshit, like I normally do. And yeah, no happy edibles for me in the city. Fake edibles.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Some bullshit.
Some bullshit.
Bullshit. What were we talking about before that? What were we talking about? Yeah, right? I don't even remember.
Fuck.
Well,
that sucks. You had a story for me about the turnpike that you wanted to tell me?
Oh. Another crazy driving in New Jersey situation.
Oh, wait. We were talking about voice actors in Mortal Kombat.
I do have one more thing to add about the voice things. Well, we can actually get back to that topic in just a second.
Oh my god, we're so
crazy
dumb.
Drivers in New Jersey. Let me just explain this to you once again. They fucking suck in New Jersey here. I was on the turnpike heading home from the gym, and I see a cop pulled over, approaching a man who's walking, appears to be hitchhiking on the turnpike. And I assume that he's trying to actually run away from the cops. On foot, this cop is like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Starts chasing after him instead of getting in his car. I'm witnessing the entire thing happen. It's hysterical.
What part of the turnpike was this on?
Probably between exits 11 and 12.
Oh, shit.
Back to voice actors, though.
It's interesting you say that, actually, because on my way northbound yesterday to go on a date, there was people walking along the parkway.
On the parkway? Walking?
Yeah, it was interesting. I couldn't tell if they were like, picking up trash or what, but like it was on the parkway.
Interesting.
But if they were truly picking up trash, I mean, respect. Thank you.
Back to voice actor.
Voice acting.
So, I don't really play a lot of video games, but the ones that I do play are on my Nintendo 64. Amazing. Mm-hmm. Mario Party 2. Peach, Princess Peach, the voice of an elder smoking man, drag queened the house. I have to play it with you one day so you could see how. But it's like, yeah, Peachy's got it. Like it was the manliest voice for a princess, and they probably just said to some guy like, do this princess voice, please. All right, bitch. Yeah, basically.
It's me, Princess Peach.
It's so bad.
That's terrifying.
Then like the second, like the Mario Party 3, they added Daisy. I like her. That's who I play as. Because you can't fight crime if you ain't cute. Anyone who's ever watched Reno 911 will know that.
Such an underrated show.
Oh yeah,
such an underrated show.
A lot of people on that show that like do other things, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dangle. He's in a lot of things. He's in a ton of things.
He's in a lot of things. He stays busy. Have you ever watched that show with the tow truck though?
The what?
The show where I don't remember what it's called, but there's one character. I think her name is Bernice. She's just like this super cool chick who doesn't take shit from nobody. Somebody one time backed their car up. She fell out of a second story like parking garage. And the guy that was with her was like, oh my god, she's dead. And this girl's like, I don't want my fucking car towed. So yeah, bye. Tries to leave. This bitch gets up off the ground and starts beating her up because she hit her out of the window. I have to try to find a video of this. Hold on. I'm pretty sure the name was Bernice.
This is a real show or a cartoon?
Yes, this is a real show. Bernice falls off a parking garage.
Wait, is Bernice a tow truck or
South
repo
Beach
driver?
Trow. South Beach Trow.
No, I know Bernice.
Yeah,
she's a
right?
fucking badass.
I love Bernice.
Oh, no, yeah, she is definitely a take no shit kind of person.
She should have been on Reno 911.
She'd be too intense for that shit. There would be no comedy. Like Nick Swartzen's character, Terry. I was murdered. No, he would get the shit kicked out of him for fun.
So good. Oh, Bernice. There's a few people I think about randomly throughout the day. Bernice is one of them. I wonder if she's doing okay. I wonder if she's doing good. And I also think about this one girl from the Chipotle in Woodbridge. Her name is Chantal. Alex, I've had to have told you this before, where she made these burritos so fat.
No, you did.
So packed.
Actually.
I did?
You did.
I know, yeah. I think about her at least 3 times a week.
That's great.
Because I've never had a Chipotle burrito in my entire life be that beautiful. Every time I go to Chipotle ever since then, I've been disappointed.
I'm sorry. That's rough.
I haven't found her anymore.
I
think she might have quit.
I couldn't tell you the last time I actually had Chipotle, to be honest.
You ate Chipotle with me on my couch like 3 weeks ago.
I can tell you exactly when I had Chipotle last. You're right. I forgot about that.
You dumbass. We literally ate Chipotle on the couch.
No,
it's right over there.
I 100% deserve that. Wow. That sucks. I'm so sorry.
Clearly, Dave knocked some brain cells out of you.
They're definitely scrambled right now, for sure.
And I love that Jay was really pushing for the no headgear.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember that?
Actually,
I thought we agreed on no headgear.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
yeah, no. I learned my lesson of no headgear when I sparred with Jay and still ended up with a mild concussion and a black eye.
Oh, my God.
This is with headgear, mind you. This is with headgear.
To be fair, he did hit you where the headgear does not, protect.
Yeah, but I thought, it would have...
I didn't think, the first hit you had that cut on your nose.
Yeah, but listen, I'm glad it was there.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It could have been worse.
If you had it under your eye, you could have put a Band-Aid and been Nelly.
Or I could have been Lisa Left Eye Lopez. R.I.P., I think?
Yes.
She did die?
Yes, she died in 2001 or 2002.
That long ago, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
She died, within months of Aaliyah.
Was that,
Aaliyah was a plane crash.
Yeah, she was a plane
Lisa was
crash.
a car accident in Honduras, I think.
How long ago was, in comparison to her burning the house down?
Ooh. That I don't remember.
Are you proud of me for knowing that?
Yeah. Did you watch the TLC movie?
No, but I just... My brother was actually a huge TLC fan. I knew about that.
Actually, a really cool movie. The TLC, Lifetime movie. Who did they have? They had Keke Palmer. I think she was probably, one of the only big names in the movie. She played Chili. She did. Keke Palmer can't do no wrong. I love Keke Palmer. I don't remember the other two, but it was a good movie. I don't remember how far away. There had to have been a little bit of time distance between the house burned down. I want to say at least a year or two, because she was on a spiritual journey when that happened.
If I could just take a mild segue.
Yes, let's change the topic completely, please.
If you watched last week, we had a guest. We had Jordan. If I could tell you the amount of people that reached out just from my friend group and people that know him, saying how much they enjoyed seeing that and watching that and hearing that. So many people reached out wow, I can't express to you how much I love that things don't change.
Nope.
And that realistically, that was Jordan being on his best behavior, if I could be honest.
1993. They were riding high. No, oh, wait.
Wait, what was 93?
They were riding high on the success of their debut album.
That makes sense. I feel like the house burned down in 98.
But nothing they did ever was literally as explosive as what Lisa Left Eye Lopez did to her boyfriend's house on June 9th, 1994. That's why I don't remember, Alex. I was only a few months old.
I was 4 years old. I thought that happened when I was 10.
Nope.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the original topic of what we wanted to get into with this episode, and also our hashtag.
Happy holidays.
Thanksgiving. How do you think
any
it's
fun Thanksgiving stories?
No. Honestly, Thanksgiving don't like my family, like I'm upset that I'm not going to see them this year. But at the same time, and I'm not going to dive into this, my brother and my uncle, excuse me, are very differently opinionated politically.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Your breath smells like shit. Well, it's the beer, but ugh.
My brother and my uncle are very
I'm
opinionated.
sorry. Please blow that somewhere else.
That's what she said. Anyway, you line me up and I fucking backyard baseball out of the park.
I'm just thinking about what you told me before the podcast started. Okay, so your brother... Nope. Yep, your brother and your uncle.
My brother and my uncle are very differently opinionated. And every time we are around my uncle, he decides to bring up a controversial topic that no one can resist arguing. So I'm very happy.
So you have that one uncle that just likes to light the fire and stir the pot?
Yeah, but at the same time, he's also like the nicest guy in existence. Like,
Does he know he does this intentionally?
I don't know. Anyway, let me give you like the comparison here. So for Christmas, when I went down there,
he got you a pony, and then he was like, "Let's talk about Uganda." Imagine.
You've really short-circuited me on that one. So we woke literally Christmas Eve. We woke up, and he owns an HVAC company, and one of his employees does like a Jeep rally every year that delivers like milk and cookies to the like local firehouses.
Okay.
A very like generous,
super nice,
very in the season, and I was like, hell yeah, I want to be part of that. That's awesome. So we go to like a local restaurant, it's like a big rally point. There's like 40 Jeeps there, and I'm like, this is actually kind of cool. Typically, I'm not like a big car club kind of guy. It's kind of like, especially for that Jeep thing, is like it's not your personality. Just be you. But all these dudes, very, very nice, very into it. Like, one group took, like, the west side. One went north, one went east, and, like, everybody did their thing. And my uncle was, like, a big part of that. And it was awesome. Like, me and him drove together. My little cousin and my dad drove together. All in Jeeps. Like, big, like, not charitable, but, like, very humble, giving, very in the season. And I was like, this is awesome.
The gift of giving.
Exactly. And then when they came up to visit, because my little cousin started college, they came up to visit us, and it was like 11:30 at night, and I walked through the door. I was like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, how was your trip up? They're like, yeah, it's good. You know, it's great to see you. Sit down, like, talk with us. So how do you feel about that guy in South Jersey and what he's doing with his gym? And I was just like, you couldn't just ask me, like, how my day was? Like, you couldn't, like, how have you been?
Anything else.
Like, you really just had to like, my butt cheeks literally just hit the couch, and I was just given a piece of pizza. I thought you were going to say
your butthole clenched.
I was just given a piece of pizza, and the first line you're going to tell me as soon as I got comfortable to see my family was, what do you feel about this controversial topic? And it's just like, come on.
Do you want to know what my response would have been? Whoa. Sorry. Choking on someone's kids.
I have to ask, is that your response, or is that...
No. That's just the excuse for why my throat just did what it did there.
Don't ever go to court.
First of all, I've seen Legally Blonde. I know how court goes. Second of all, I've been to court. I've been to court.
Were you gargling human mayo?
First things first, I don't like mayo. Second of all, you don't gargle it. What do you think? I'm just like sitting here with cum in my mouth, like, oh. Is that what you think gay people do? Is that your idea of gay people, or just me? My
idea of gay people only comes from you. So if you want me to have any perspective into like the gay culture and lifestyle, it's from you. I learned it from watching you.
So my response to your uncle's question would have been, "It be like that," and that's it. Or, "It be like that sometimes." Yeah, ow. Yeah, exactly.
Laughing hurts.
But laughter is the best medicine.
It sure is. Thank you, Robin Williams. Rest in peace. Did you ever see Jack? Jack was so great.
Dead people on the show,
but they're iconic. Robin Williams, man, come on.
Yeah.
Jack was such a great movie.
Have you ever seen Mrs. Doubtfire though?
Of course, I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire.
What's your favorite part?
I mean, the pie scene is iconic.
Yeah.
When his titties are on fire.
Thank you. That's mine.
Also
titties on fire.
But then also just
if I had to do that, I would have had the highest silicone breastplate made, and you would have saw me just like fully revealed into like pasties, and I would have been like, oh, ready for the show? Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
I would be so scared of your Mrs. Doubtfire
Speaking of big tits,
costume.
The Cock Destroyers got their own TV show.
Great.
I'm so happy for them.
Great. I don't care.
No, it's really good. They're really nice people. I know that you're like repulsed by how they look because you just have this idea in your head of what beauty's supposed to be, but they actually are extremely nice people.
Can I tell you?
With amazing personalities. And I'm so happy for all of this success.
I went above my own morals and I looked up her movies. I was just not into it.
Which one?
I don't know.
Rebecca Moore or Sophie
Scott? I don't know. Rebecca Moore.
Are you kidding me? The one where she's running away in the fucking church with the nun costume and her fucking whole ass hanging out? She's like knocking on the confessional door like, let me in.
You
didn't see that one, did you? You didn't do enough research.
I was immediately turned off from the first one.
Let me tell you something about them. Okay. I have never seen a single one of their porns, like any of their sex work.
How?
Because I don't know them for that. I know them for their persona on Twitter. And their persona on Twitter is so nice. Sophie, hi. She follows me. I follow her. She's the best. I love her. And then Rebecca Moore has a clothing company. She's a clothing company.
Listen, I'm not...
Sex work isn't the easiest option.
I'm not disrespecting what they do.
It's just the most fun.
I just think, like, with the things that you send me and the things that they did to their bodies... disgust me.
I understand that you're not into body modification.
They look inflated. They look like they're made of balloons.
That is the point. Well, actually, I think Sophie's might be.
That's the point? Gross.
I think that hers are like not actually filled with anything. I think they're hollow. Because if they were filled like with saline, I think they would have been too heavy, and they would have like given her like problems.
Love you for you.
Hey, love you for you, but also do what's going to make you happy. Okay? You can love yourself, but you can love yourself at the doctor's office getting a full filler. Do what makes you happy. Don't do... here's what I'll tell you not to do. Don't do something because you think it's going to be the cure-all for something. Don't be a blonde and say, my boyfriend always wanted to see me with brown hair, so I'm going to dye my hair brown and win him back. No. Do something because you want to do it, not because you think somebody else wants it.
If I had... hollow titties. I would want hinges installed so that I could put stuff in there as a storage option.
I don't think you understand how human anatomy works.
I've seen Frankenstein.
I thought you were going to say I've seen Grey's Anatomy. So I told you this in the car.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
No, you have to now.
I just thought of when we were in the car on the way to the fight, and I was telling you about my day. And if you're up to date on everything going on in the world, you know that there's 2 possible COVID vaccinations. One funded by Dolly Parton. She's the shit. 2 vaccines for COVID. If they work, amazing. If they don't work, back to the drawing board. It is what it is. When it happens, it's ready. But somebody actually said out loud, and I've never heard someone actually like proclaim something in such a way. She said, we have the vaccine. They may have the vaccine, but I have Christ in my veins. And I think that's beautiful. If you have faith, that's absolutely great. I don't think prayer, however, is a suitable alternative for medicine and antibiotics and any possible medication.
I had mentioned it a while ago, but back in the day, there was this little thing called the Black Plague. I think a lot of people tried to pray that away.
There's a few things you can't pray away. You can't pray away disease. You can't pray away viruses. You can't pray the gay away.
I was waiting for that one.
Are you sure? That's a powerful line. Did you ever watch Grey's Anatomy?
No.
Very iconic episode. One nurse, I don't remember if she was lesbian or if she was bisexual. But at the time she was with a woman. And I believe it was her father found out. And he was quoting like all this stuff about like, God doesn't want you to be gay. It's not okay to be gay. God, God, God. And she screams like at him in the hospital, you can't pray the gay away. And then she starts like naming Bible verses like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, damn.
Say wayo. Ow! God damn it! I snorted and it hurts. Oh, fuck. Oh, do you have any fun Thanksgiving stories? Fucking. Ow!
To go. I have to go.
Stop, it hurts.
I hate you for just getting that. I wasn't intending to set you up for that. That was great. I hate you. I hate everything. I want to die.
I'm crying.
That was. Whew, I hate you so little. That
so
was
little?
So little. A high five. That was great.
Yes.
That was.
Wow. What a turning point.
Me. You caught me. You got me, gal. Fun Thanksgiving stories. I have a couple.
Okay.
If you're from New Jersey, Central Jersey area, you might be familiar with a club called Deco Lounge.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
I was actually going to bring that up because we passed on the car ride, obviously.
Yes.
So please continue.
I said, I was like, oh, I have a story about there. I have a few stories about there. The minute I turned 18, I was like, let's go gay clubbing. It was the most fun thing to do because it was one of the only clubs in the area that you didn't have to be 21 to get into. So you could go, have a few shots beforehand if you're one of those people. I was a good, sober, not really, person. And you would go dance.
You were a good Christian.
And so I was getting ready to go out for Thanksgiving Eve with a group of my friends. And unfortunately, I was getting ready to go out with straight people. And I don't know if you know the difference between a straight club and a gay club. One's more fun. By a lot. Spoiler alert, it's the gay club. The gay club has better music. We have better people. We have better bartenders. They're mostly naked. And some of them are women. So, Deco Lounge. Ooh. Yeah, please. I don't want that breath near me. It's disgusting. I wish that I could, edit a gas, exhale from you so I could just show it leaving your body. It's disgusting, the smell of that beer.
I am gas.
I am everything. I am the universe.
I am everywhere.
I am yeah.
I am nowhere.
I think, therefore, I am.
I am
your father. So, if you went to Deco Lounge, you know that Friday was the gay night. Friday's most fun. However, there was another club in Staten Island called Eve Ultra Lounge, and they were always down for a random gay night.
Say it again?
Eve Ultra Lounge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was all one word, and I get confused.
So, you know where Deco Lounge is, down 35.
Iconic spot.
Absolutely.
Across from now, or it is Icon now, right?
Now it's Icon. It's across from Pure, I think it was. Rest in peace to Deco Lounge and Club Abyss.
Abyss, yeah. It was Abyss.
That's a great name for a club, though. Abyss. I do love that. Where are you going? I'm going into the Abyss.
Yeah.
Now, my straight friend said, "Oh, let's go to Deco. It's cheap to get in. It'll be fun. Whatever." I used to promote for Deco.
Did you really?
I
never knew that.
I made a whole $13. And here. Let me tell you. Let me just side check you on this. I became a promoter for Deco Lounge because if you said my name, you got in for like $3 cheaper, and then I got like $1, and I got to get in for free.
Okay.
So
that's pretty solid.
So you're telling me, pay to get in or pretend to promote and get in for free? I'll pretend to promote. You say my name at the door is all I use. I would say that to the people behind me. And so I got into Deco for free. They all said my name, whatever. We go into Deco, and if you've ever been to Deco on Wednesdays, you know they call it Wildlife Wednesday. Do you know why they call it Wildlife Wednesday?
Wasn't it like a jungle theme?
Nope, because the animals come out that night. I walked into this club, and I saw barefoot women.
Okay.
I saw stinky, sweaty man.
You see one right now.
I see people almost like crawling on the floor dancing. It looked like Jumanji in the club.
Hell yeah. But in a bad way, I'm assuming.
But in a horrible way. And
is there a reason why this place is closed down now, aside from COVID?
I just think lack of business. People started going into New York. I'm in Deco Lounge with 6 or 7 straight people. And I turn to them all and I say, if we all leave right now, get in the car and drive to this gay club in Staten Island, I will pay for everyone to get in and I'll pay the bridge toll for you all.
Wow.
They said, okay, work. So, fucking got in the car, shot up to Eve. $160 later, everyone got into the club. And we had the best time.
Nice.
I believe there was a famous drag queen there. I don't remember. That could have been a different Thanksgiving Eve. They usually had some good, like, RuPaul's Drag Race drag queens. It was fun.
Okay.
So much fun. Gay clubs are the shit. I miss clubbing. Do you know how sad it is that I haven't gotten to experience WAP in a club setting yet? Do you know how heartbreaking that is?
No.
Imagine it's like your fucking, like, one of your sad punk metal bullshit songs playing in the club, and you like, that.
I mean, you could just compare it to going to a concert, but okay.
No, it's a different vibe. It's a different vibe when you're at the club and like the hottest song at the moment starts playing and the DJ starts remixing it. Totally different. It's so different because then I get it. Like when you're at like a live event, it's cool. When you're in the club, it's totally different. It's vibes.
Okay.
Vibing.
So, was that your Thanksgiving story?
That was on Thanksgiving Eve.
Okay.
Oh, and then I had like 1 hour of sleep. We were out until about 4 or 5 in the morning. Follow up to Thanksgiving though, it was either that year or the year after. I was like on Thanksgiving getting ready to go Black Friday shopping for the first time. Oh my god!
Can I just tell you, fuck Black Friday.
Fuck Black Friday.
The sales don't matter. And I need everybody to know that. All they do is mark the price up and hit it with the same percent, so you're paying the same amount as you would if you bought it any other day.
They price it heavier for the weeks before, and then they mark it down for Black Friday.
Which is just more words of the things I just said.
I thought you were saying that they just like pretended to mark it up. No, they actually will sell. Like if you're a schmuck and you get it, like at the higher price, you're fucked.
Let's say like the normal TV is like $1,000, and then
what kind of a TV are you buying?
Fucking listen.
I'm listening. Can you talk?
The PS5 is $500.
Yes.
Now they're gonna mark it up to $800 a few weeks. Let's say like November 15th, and then November 20, whatever the day after Thanksgiving is. Now its markup is gonna be dropped down to what you would normally pay in like August, and you think you're saving money, but you're not.
Mm-hmm. I saw somebody selling a PS5 on the internet the other day for $950.
Guarantee you somebody bought it.
Absolutely they did, because these people are desperate for a PS5.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5? I don't get it. Maybe because like I'm not that person that's like the gamer where I understand like gaming consoles and stuff.
That's 100% it.
But I don't have anything that I would want to buy like that.
You almost bought a new phone for $1,200, and you told me that an hour ago. And you just...
That's different.
How long ago did you get a new phone?
2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. I've had this phone Exactly 2 years.
I could have sworn you got one of the newer ones, right?
Nope.
Statement retracted.
Okay. You thought you knew me, bitch. No. You thought. We're recording this podcast on an iPhone 8, everybody. Hashtag shot on an iPhone.
So what's that number? 10?
10.
Okay.
10X Max, I think it's called. The new one, they have an even bigger one.
Unnecessary.
For you. I love my big... I love having a big phone because I take a lot of pictures, so I need a big screen to see them on. And say what you want about, like, iPhone versus Android. iPhone cameras will literally shit, piss, and vomit on your fucking camera.
My phone's also older than yours.
By how much?
Probably like a year and a half. Maybe 2.
Well, Samsung, you ain't doing it like Apple with the cameras.
I think they're almost exactly the same now.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You're basing that off of...
I'm basing that off of the new iPhone that I've seen. I'm basing that off of my own camera and people who have the newer phones. And I'm like, that's a new phone. And that's the picture you're taking. And anything that fucking sends from an Android to an Apple, ew.
Yeah,
I have a very serious question. Why does the quality of my photo not diminish when I send it to you, but if you try to send me one of your photos, the quality is piss poor?
Because of petty squabbles between the companies. Same thing with the videos. It's why it sounds like... when I send you a video, it looks like it filmed with a potato.
A potato?
Sure.
What?
Maybe a toaster or a flip phone.
I saw the most disgusting thing the other day.
Oh wait, before you continue, you know what they
do with a toaster?
You know what they? God. you know what
I'm so sorry, that was so loud.
You know what Samsung did? They released a new flip touchscreen razor.
I saw that.
It's bananas, and I would hate to have it, honestly.
Here's the thing, because I've seen it and I've played with it. It's really cool to think about, but the way that phones have just blossomed into this whole new era where it's
how am I
literally
supposed to use my phone with greasy fingers?
It's a touchscreen still.
Exactly.
The entire phone.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's just going to get really messy.
How do you use your phone now?
I have a screen protector.
You could have a screen protector on that.
I feel like it would just be too diminished with the foldability and all that.
I understand like the nostalgia of a razor, and trying to make it modern. I doubt that it worked, but there's two phones that I want to see be upgraded and re-released for.
Is one of them the Sidekick and the BlackBerry?
That's both of them.
That's both of them?
That's both of them. You know me so well. I used to love
It's so funny because not even 10 minutes ago you're like, you think you know me, bitch?
We go through a roller coaster of emotions on this show, you guys.
So, a few things I have written down. Black Friday, we touched on it. Black Friday, fuck Black Friday.
My Black Friday story or my most disgusting thing. Really quick.
Oh, yeah, toaster. Go ahead.
Tell you,
I'm so
I
scared.
saw somebody cook a fucking steak in the toaster.
That's disgusting. Moving forward, we're not talking about that. That's sacrilege.
That's absolutely horrid. Back to Black Friday. I was getting ready to go Black Friday shopping with my friend on Thanksgiving night. I met up with them at like 11:30 outside of a Toys R Us. Let me paint this picture for you. Midnight, Toys R Us opens. They go in, they get what they gotta get. I'm looking around. I don't really care for anything in Toys R Us. We go to Woodbridge Mall. I see nothing. We go to Menlo Mall. I see nothing. We go to Walmart. I see nothing. We get on the Parkway. We go to the Tinton Falls outlets. Walk around the entire thing. Nothing. We went to a Walmart down there. Nothing. I was out from 11:30 at night until 7 a.m. the next morning. And I didn't buy a fucking thing. Because Black Friday is bullshit. It's bullshit. And we all eat it up.
Well, see, what I hate about Black Friday is it's only gotten earlier and earlier each year.
Yeah, it's like,
to the point where it's now starting on Thanksgiving Thursday at like 6 p.m. So it's like you're giving families an opportunity to eat, but you're also forcing them to shove as much gluttonous punishment down their throat as they can for them to take shits and then go directly to Best Buy, Walmart, Target, Toys R Us. Well, not really Toys R Us, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. To go get in line and get ready to just fuck shit up. Like
let me just counter that.
I've never been Black Friday shopping, but if I knew
bullshit.
I knew if I did, I would bring like a suit of armor. And you know those things on like old timey trains that would like deflect cattle, like those little pointed things. Yes. I would wear one of those.
Let me give you a little knowledge on Black Friday.
Please.
When Black Friday started at like 5 a.m. on Friday after Thanksgiving, It was like, we have 4 TVs to sell. They're $100. They normally go for $700. Eat them up. Bitches fucking brawling the house down. Burning.
Like those videos of people fighting over Cabbage Patch Kids and shit? Yeah,
Yes.
that was brutal.
And then as the years have gone on, the hours of Black Friday have gotten earlier, like pushing into Thanksgiving, but the deals have gotten so fucking shitty. Here is a TV that is normally $800. Today we're going to give it to you for $795.
And all the people in the store
And
are just like,
yeah. Absolutely. So now for me, my one like a little positive anecdote to stores being open on Black Friday, on Thanksgiving for Black Friday, is the people who go into work get time and a half. And people have been silently protesting Black Friday.
If I could ask you, don't come near my face right now, because if you graze my nose, I will murder you. I'm not even kidding.
Have I ever like done that and like hit you?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Usually it's like my shoulder or something, but
Yeah,
like
this. I usually try to hit below the
that's
below the
fine.
face.
But getting close to like, especially like if you hit me in the cheek or the nose like any other day, no problem. If you do it now, I will actually pull your throat out of your body.
Remember that time I accidentally like hit you so hard with a rope at the gym?
Yeah.
You were so mad at me.
Yeah. Do you know why? Do you know
so
why I was
bad.
mad at you? Because it fucking hurt.
I know.
So bad.
I know, and I'm so sorry.
But it's over with. And
That
here we
was
are.
like years ago.
Yeah, it was like 5 years ago.
But my little positive anecdote is that the people who have to go into work get time and a half, and
Away from
people
their
have
families.
silently
And taxed.
been protesting Black Friday being on Thanksgiving. So then they get to go get paid time and a half to do barely anything, depending on what store you work at.
How do you think it's going to work this year?
Same bullshit as last year, but they're gonna be like, sorry, we have to make sure that there's enough people in the store. COVID rules, stay outside. And they're gonna make people freeze their asses off. Black Friday shopping, if it's any turnout, because people are desperate to get out of their houses.
Is there Instacart for like electronics?
Let me check my Instacart, actually.
That's a serious
yes, I'm an
question.
avid user of delivery fucking apps, because I'm a basic bitch who would rather not leave the house.
But yeah.
If I could have it delivered, why not?
I mean, I thought about that now. I mean, I'm sure the rates are going to be increased or whatever if it works like Uber. But
Costco, Best Buy.
there you go.
I can order on Best Buy?
I guess so.
What can I get? Hold on.
I think you can get anything that they offer because that's the point. Same thing with
I don't think you can get electronics.
Best Buy.
I can order fucking AirPods right now?
Best Buy literally only sells electronics.
First of all, that's not true.
What's not electronic in the store?
They have a toy section
Which
that
is
aren't electronics. There's been plushies that I've found and Pop Funkos. Those aren't electronic.
okay.
They also sell DVDs. Those are technically not electronic.
Which go into a
DVD player, which you can't buy anymore because no one has them.
which is a
A DVD player is electronic. A DVD is not. I can buy Fujifilm instant film mini packs. I can get a hoverboard.
They actually show up riding the hoverboard here.
That one's really gay.
It's amazing how
It's
far,
an LED light up one.
It's amazing how
What?
far those dropped in price from when they first came out and started breaking people's
Do you
ankles.
remember when everyone was like ready to shoot their mother in the toe for a hoverboard? Mm-hmm. And remember when they started blowing up?
My uncle, yeah, they did start actually blowing up. My uncle like destroyed his
The cheap
shoulder on
ones.
one actually. Yeah, like, he fell real hard off one. He needed surgery.
Can I tell you something? You will never catch me on a fucking hoverboard.
Yeah, I have no intention of being on one.
The only like cool like travel thing that was I think I would try.
Heelys?
No, because those you have to work with. I've had Heelys. No, I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. Like a Segway, because it has like a thing for balance, and it's much more. It's bigger, so I feel like it's more stable.
they're
I feel like the
gyroscopic.
Segway is the mini. Is like a hoverboard's a mini Segway.
Just without the handle. Yeah.
And it's
Segways are
smaller. A
Segways
Segway,
are
like you
built-
can have your whole foot on, and you still have room on the platform.
Yeah. Well, they're gyroscopic. Like you're meant to not fall off of them.
Thank God.
And if like you really have to try to fall off of them.
Good. I would probably fall off. You've seen me on the endo board. You
Sure.
saw me on that stupid balance board bullshit.
Straight your ankle on one.
I did.
You did?
I did. I thought I broke my back. Because everything cracked. What was I talking about before that, though? The hoverboard.
Friday.
Well, with Black Friday, the hoverboards were blowing up, and no, there was somewhere else that I was. You said that you were saying something. Your uncle.
He fell off a hoverboard.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
My uncle fell off a hoverboard, but before hoverboards, we were talking about Instacart with electronics, and
No, this had to do with some type of electronic.
Something popular.
Maybe.
Black Friday, AirPods, Best Buy.
It might come to me later. Oh! Guess what you can buy at the Best Buy that's not electronic?
What?
Laundry detergent.
Really?
Yeah. Bissell Deep
guess they
Clean
sell-
Spring Breeze.
I mean, I guess they sell washing machines, so it makes sense.
Do you remember when everyone wanted the fucking Hatchimal toy? And for what?
What is that?
Oh, you don't have the little kids to buy for. Hatchimals were these like stupid egg-shaped toys that you would buy.
Sounds like a Tamagotchi.
And it was literally a giant egg. And like it would just like and like the fucking toy would hatch out of the goddamn egg, and that was the only thing about it. After that, the toy was pointless.
Okay.
But there was lines. People were selling tickets for a Hatchimal. Like, you want to buy this Hatchimal? Give me $250 for this ticket to get you one. You still got to pay for the Hatchimal. A $30 toy.
People do that with sneakers, man. There's people that buy like the $300 sneakers and sell them for $4,000. It's a wild market.
So this is my internal struggle. Going back to the PS5, if we could just bring it back for a second. Bring it on back now. I can understand spending $1,200 on a cell phone because I use my cell phone all day, every day.
It's also multifunctional.
It's a camera. It's recording this podcast. It's how I post about this podcast. It's how I promote the podcast. It's how I get my news, how I talk to people, how I communicate, how I do a lot of business. For me...
I thought you said nudes. It's not wrong.
Nudes.
It's not wrong.
So for me, like, I can justify spending money on that because I will get a fucking use out of it. How many hours can I respectively play a PS5 a day?
Depends how many edibles you've had.
Depends how many edibles I've had. It depends where I live. Depends what my rent situation's like.
Also,
on average, how many hours do you think the average person could play on PS5?
You'd be surprised. People have died playing video games.
I don't get it.
I don't know, man. It's
Get a friend. Go play outside.
Well, the friends are also playing the video games for them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about. I see. Like I didn't even care for gaming when you could talk to people.
I played online for a little bit, and
isn't it just a bunch of preteens?
A very obviously prepubescent teenager called me the N-word several times, and I was just like, "Wow, I definitely don't want to be a part of this."
Yeah, people throw that word around way too easily.
Yeah, they really do. Before we decide,
whatever happened to a good bitch? You fucking bitch. You stupid bitch. You lazy bitch. You son of a bitch. Get that bitch, you fucking bitch.
I think you are the actual literal
definition.
central nervous system of the word bitch right now.
I am the mitochondria.
Like you are the like
I'm the powerhouse of a cell.
Yeah, you're the powerhouse of the bitch. Boom. Somebody
I never even explained to you what the I would like to see it thing came from.
I thought that was going to be a video you're showing me later.
I mean, I'll show you the video of it, but I can explain it to you on the podcast. If you don't already know this, every now and then Alex, or like last episode, Jordan had said something, like when we were warming up, and he had said, Kyle saw it, Blake saw it, and I said, I would like to see it. A couple years ago, Monique, the comedian Monique, was in like an all-out war with Netflix because they were offering her like a disrespectful amount of money for her caliber of comedy compared to like what somebody of like a white comedian who was newer would get. I think like she was comparing herself to like Amy Schumer, who was getting like $2.5 million for a 1-hour Netflix special, and they were offering her like $500,000 to do a special.
Ew.
I have no idea what you just said, but if you're saying Amy Schumer's not funny, I completely agree.
I said ew, so yeah.
Okay.
I really dislike Amy
But
Schumer.
Monique was on, I think, The View. And on The View, they were talking to her, and they had said something, and her response was, I would like to see it. And it just became an instant meme, and I use it all the time. So if you now have the context, you understand why I say that. It's not because I actually want to see it. It's just
But party.
Sometimes I want to see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes I think you want to see it.
Are you and this microphone stand can't seem to get it together.
No, I'm indecisive. It's
what else
okay.
do you have written down on your little cheat sheet of topics to talk about?
I mean, we're pretty much coming to a close.
I think you should save that one for another closer to the holidays.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes more sense. Well,
ooh. Foreshadowing, guys. Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah, we need to wrap. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, that's what. So,
we've been talking for over an hour. Wow. Normally we keep these in that range.
Oh, yeah, that's why. If I could just kind of give a brief summary again. Thank you to everybody who was involved with the fight. Dave, congratulations on the victory. You deserved it. My face hurts. There's that. Vince, thank you again for everything you did as a cornerman. I appreciate your encouragement. And for you to take my mouth guard and my bloody everything. Go ahead.
New level of friendship reach with you reaching into your bloody mouth to grab your mouth guard without a glove on, because the gloves that they gave me could not fit my palms. I actually went up to Dave and Jay and I said, do you guys have a pair of gloves for somebody who isn't 5'8"?
Oh, jeez.
My hands are massive.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm a big boy, and I have calluses, so the minute I try to put on a freaking latex glove, they rip, unless they're huge. But I thought of the perfect way to wrap this episode up, because...
Before, I just want to say thank you to everybody at Lionheart.
Yes.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you, everybody who supported me in the fight. Thank you for everybody who even watched the fight. Thank you for everybody who donated to either organization.
Any more thank yous you want to get out?
That's really it, I think.
Thank you to anybody who's still listening.
Yeah.
Truly,
thank you to anybody who's turned it. In fact, one person I actually wanted to bring up, I know it's the end of the episode, Marcus from Lionheart approached the both of us and was asking us about everything with the podcast. I think he was actually very looking forward to this. And
he subscribed to it in front of us.
He did. And
I told him to leave us a
in
review.
David J's episode, they were talking about how much of a gentle giant he is, and honestly,
he's very nice.
Guy is such a literal ray of fucking sunshine.
Every now and then you see people like that.
I met him twice, and he's just he just seems
very
like such
positive,
a good
outgoing.
dude.
Yeah, nice guy.
Such a good dude, and
it's not fair when you have people who are genuinely nice like that. I
gotta say, nice. I was very much so still bleeding and woozy, and I was like, man, that guy is great. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Both on the summary of the topic and just really that's the end of it. But what's your wrap up?
My way that I think we should wrap this episode up is technically when this episode is up, tomorrow is going to be Thanksgiving. So what's something you're thankful for? I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful. You fucking loser. I knew you were going to say some gay shit like that. Eat a dick. Anyway, what am I thankful for? I'm thankful for the friendships I've made over this year. I'm thankful for the support I've been given throughout my lowest and darkest periods. I was actually reminded of a little over a year ago today I started therapy. And that was a quick fucking year. And it's pretty damn wild. But I'm thankful for the opportunities I've been given. I'm thankful for the people I've met. I'm going to get real cheesy and say that I'm thankful that I met Jackie. She's pretty great, not going to lie. I don't want to get... I got to save some secrets, you know? Can't share everything on the podcast. Yeah. Obviously thankful for my family, my friends, the gym, the fact that I was able to continue working throughout the nonsense of this year. Yeah. I mean, family, friends, new opportunities, new people. I really can't be thankful for. I'm thankful that I didn't have to go to the hospital after the fight. I'm thankful that I'm still in good health, despite the potentially almost broken nose. And we didn't address this. My super weird toe injury that I can't figure out. It had to have been from when you slipped and fell. It had so if my thumb was my big toe, I could do this with mild discomfort, but I couldn't raise it more than here, without excruciating. I couldn't walk. I was limping. But then I went home and I just kind of played around with it, and it helped. So, what are you thankful for? Cheesy and stupid. I am thankful for the podcast. I thought you were going to say cheesy and stupid. I'm thankful for cheese. No, because I haven't had dairy in 3-4 weeks now.
Okay.
Extreme dieting starting, Alex. Get ready for the real bitch to come back.
I can't wait.
Thankful for health, because I've known a lot of people who have tested positive for COVID in the last couple of weeks, and I'm thankful that my health is still
both physical and
kicking in
mental.
there.
Let's face it. We've all had some trouble this year.
I had a mental breakdown earlier today. That was fun. Not for me, actually. Not for anyone who watched it either. Probably funny to watch, like from an outsider's perspective.
Okay.
Oh, it was.
I don't know if I want to agree with that, but all right.
I shattered a broom.
That's impressive.
Oh, it was full puja moment.
What?
I never showed you that clip from India's Big Brother.
I don't. What?
There's a clip of like India's Big Brother.
Okay.
Where all these girls are. I don't want to like tell this whole story, or I'm trying to wrap the podcast up.
Well, then
but
don't.
The girls are getting into a fight, and like the one girl slams the broom, and the other girl goes, "Pooja, what is this behavior?" And she shatters the broom because she's just mad. I'll show you the video.
I remember the quote. I never knew what it was about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thankful for health, but also thankful for all this ass. Thankful for this body, addy. I'm actually just super thankful for this year, because things could have been super bad.
I feel like a lot of people discovered who they were this year, and a lot of people discovered what they could potentially do with themselves, and just kind of how they can survive through troubles and tribulations.
Like Kylie Jenner in that one video.
Don't you fucking dare ever compare me to her.
She was like,
you
this,
bitch.
just like
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
End like
it.
Realizing
End
things.
It. End it right the fuck now. You bitch. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. See you next week.